Welcome to the podcast today where we talk about Food Town and their business model innovations. Welcome here are Hoàng Dung Nhi, the co-founder of the project, and Chị Kiến Việt, head of marketing. Thank you guys for joining us today. So before getting on anything else, can you talk a little bit about Food Town?
Thank you for having us. Food Town was founded in 2021 by a group of students at Foreign Trade University. Our business mantra is leftover solution, food for all, waste for none.
Interesting. I heard that you came up with this business idea when you guys going out for a buffet and noticed the amount of food that the restaurant was throwing away. So can you elaborate more on the products that you offered?
Oh, we did come up with the idea exactly like the way you were saying. According to the Saigon Times, Vietnam ranks second in Asia Pacific regions in terms of food waste. And you know what? Over 8 million tons of food is wasted every year in Vietnam, even though it's still eatable. So Food Town aims to create quality and affordable meals converted from leftover for people with low income. Each meal is carefully prepared and follow dietary guidelines to ensure satisfying eating experience.
Oh, it surprised me with the actual amount of food that people are wasting nowadays, to be honest. So how can people buy your products?
People can either visit our physical store or order it online. We have made the ordering process as easy as possible. Customer can just give us a call, use our website, or even partner with local social organizations for distributions. Once the food has been ordered, we will deliver it to the customer immediately, or the customer can pick them up from our chosen location.
Imagine if I were one of your customers, how can you make it appeal to me?
I'm not trying to be overly confident, but we received hundreds of positive feedbacks from our customer for the first 2 pilot projects. And you have to admit that our 1.49 and 0.49 meal are considered much cheaper than others products from the Vietnamese market. So the first value we bring to customer is that you will certainly save a large amount of money that you used to spend on food. And secondly, buying meals at Food Town will make you feel like you're actively preserving the environment.
So now we all know about your products. Can you tell us a little bit about your business model and why do you call it innovative?
Sure, we would love to share with you about our business model, and the tool we'd use here is the business model canvas to fill you out on every aspect of our model. It begins when we identify our key partners, which are restaurants that wasted too much food resources, and there are disadvantaged people who are suffering from hunger. So we thought to ourselves, hey, what about we help these restaurants solve the food waste problem and at the same time provide cheap and quality meals for these people in need? And that's how we got our first value proposition. So key activities involve purchasing end-of-day food from restaurants and converting them into meals. But then it leads to another activity we need to do, which is quality control. Once our products are ready, it is important to find distribution channels, and as Viet said, they will be sold both online and offline. Therefore, we need to build a website. So we recognize IT as one of our resources. From those things I've mentioned, our cost structure has to include platform fee, HR fee, and premise cost. And of course, the majority of our revenue would come from selling these meals, and about 20% of them comes from advertising commissions from our website.
Wow, I'm literally amazed with what I'm hearing right now. So throughout the conversations, you did mention a lot about Food Town's impact on the environment. Could you explain it more in the canvas?
You're right, Food Town had a second value proposition of reducing the carbon footprint and the leftover dumped into the environment, targeting eco-friendly customers who prioritize environmental protection. To achieve this, Food Town packs meal in bagasse boxes provided by our packaging partner, while spreading awareness about air-based food to support sustainable consumption practice. The production and packaging process require personnel who can sell and process the food, which are volunteers and brand ambassadors who can promote the brand. The associated costs including packaging and marketing expenses.
And how will you interact with your customer throughout their journey with Food Town?
At Food Town, we prioritize customer relationship and have several strategies to achieve this goal. Firstly, we would build a community to foster a sense of belonging and establish a direct line of communication with customers. Secondly, by offering loyalty programs such as exclusive discounts, rewards, and points, we can build long-term relationships with them. Additionally, we need to educate customers about the importance of reducing food waste and the benefits of choosing our products. More importantly, we emphasize on gathering customer feedback. This allows us to gain valuable data-driven insights into customer behavior and preferences and use them to improve our customer satisfaction. We also continuously improve our business practices. This could ensure that customer expectations are met.
So about the feasibility and the profitability of this business model, how confident are you about this aspect?
We have already experimented twice, so there is no doubt about the feasibility level of it, and we also have all the needed resources available and achieve real results from actual operation. About how profitable this business is, we need to pull out numbers and let them speak for themselves. We would reach a major milestone in 2025 as we break even at a total expected revenue of $26,000. That's over 17,000 meals sold at $1.49 each, with an actual cost of just $0.49 to make each meal. With an expected return on equity of 72%, we are seeing growth of 77% compared to our 2022 data. This profitability is partially due to our cost structure, which is calculated to be 40% of the total revenue. A reasonable number within the industry, I must say. To continue our growth, we are looking to raise $13,000 in funding for 15% of our business in return. We are passionate about developing an app that integrates AI and brings us into the next era of technology. This will enable us to scale up and expand our economy of scope in no time.
Based on what you have said, I think this business model can bring immense financial rewards to investors. But have you ever been funded before? Because I think that this could be the crucial piece of information to the other investors as well.
I'm proud to say that Foodtown has won 2 championships in big startup competitions, and this has opened many doors for us to secure investment and sponsorships. We received a total of 6,900 in our last crowdfunding round, with 400 coming from SK Group in Korea and 2,200 in the form of training provided by IID. But the support we received wasn't just from a financial investment. Some philanthropists also provided us with utensils and equipment with total value of $700. All of these contributions have been crucial in helping us to grow and make an impact in our community.
Can you give the investors who are watching this podcast some of the reasons why they should invest in you?
Not only can we bring you financial benefits, but we can also boost your CSR image, provide you with our F&B database and valuable insights. You can also be involved in the journey of making social impacts with us. Besides, we have clear visions for Phase 2 and the future of Foodtown. It would be very hard for others to copy our model once we enter the second phase, because we would have our highly sophisticated algorithm for the app, which is currently in the R&D stage. At present, we understand that our model may seem easily replicable. However, our exclusive partnerships with renowned restaurants provide us with a barrier to entry. Not just anyone can jump in and become our direct competitor.
You have heard our entrepreneur sharks, so are you ready to seize this opportunity and join them on making a lasting impact on the world? They'll be looking forward to your deals. But in the meantime, thank you for viewing our podcast and see you in the next episode.